Hi. Hi there, sorry. I'm fine. How are you? What's your name and where are you watching from? Uh, what is say? How are you? Say? I'm fine. Yeah. Oh, you like my smile. Thank you. Medasi. So how can I remove this? So that means thank you. Oh, I got new subscribers. I just woke up this morning. Yesterday was 183. Now it's 185 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I'm married, but can we be friends? I cannot be friends to a married person. Are you a man or a woman? Are you a male or a female? So that your partner will come and fight me, Charlie. Eh? Actually, me, I don't want to allow. If you want us to be friends, just subscribe to my channel. And every time I live stream, you can come and chill with me. That's the only way we can be friends. You're a man. I know it's only men that will say this kind of things. So if you want us to be friends, just subscribe to my channel. Go and check out my channel, and maybe anytime I stream here, you can come and chill with me. That's the way we'll be friends. Online friends. You already subscribed. Oh, thank you. What's your name? You don't have to tell me your real name if you don't want to. You can tell me like your nickname. Thank you for subscribing. This video, I'm having problem with this video. I don't know what's wrong with it. You're called nice. Okay. Nice to meet you. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Okay, you're called Nice, but your nickname is Santope. Santope or Santope. So I don't know how to pronounce it. Santope. Tope? Tope. So your real name is Nice, but your nickname is Santope. Oh yeah, you can come and join me. I'm eating. I made this one last night. I was supposed to stream yesterday evening when I was cooking, but I was too tired, Jerry. I didn't want to stress myself with the streaming, so I just cooked without streaming. I'm eating unripe plantain porridge. So I use unripe plantain, the one that is very green, to make porridge. I'll just post the short video I made here since I didn't do a live stream. So I'm eating this. It's morning here. Since you're in Ghana, you know that it's morning. Just 10:42 a.m. Let me take my water and supplements. Ooh, I have this juice. I think I lost my confidence in but I know right now, right now. But how did you do it? You mean how I made the plantain porridge, or what? It's not hard to make, oh. It's very easy. It's a Nigerian food because I'm Nigerian. So I went to Accra market. Not really Accra market. The name of the market is called Malamata Market. I'm sure most people are not really familiar with that market. We have some Nigerian women that sell Nigerian food there. So that's why I got it. So I went there. I bought this whole bunch of plantain. I think I bought it for 40 cedis. And then I bought some goat meat, I bought chicken. But I used the hard chicken, not the soft chicken. The hard chicken thigh. So I cooked it. It's not hard to make. I'll post the short video here, you see. You boil your chicken. I use chicken and pomo. We call it pomo, cow skin. So I say I love Nigeria. We love Ghanaians too. So you boil your chicken and everything. Let's say you want to use maybe other kind of meat or assorted stuff. Like me, I use chicken and pomo. So you boil those two. When it's ready, you put it aside. Then you put water in the pot. When the water simmer or boiled, it's a bit like it's going to boil. Then you now add your plantain or your unripe plantain. You remove the back skin, and then Let me show you the type of plantain I use. It was green like this. It's even starting to get ripe, but this one is not very ripe yet. It's remaining small. It was very green like this one. Even this one is even a bit starting to get ripe. But the ones that are like totally unripe, those ones are very healthy to eat. So you use that one, you chop it into cubes, into 4, and slice. And then it's depending on how many. I used 4, I used 4 bananas, 4 plantains, or 5. And then I put it in. I use ugu. Are you also an actor? Do you spend cities there? Yes, I spend cities there. Are you not a Ghanaian? Are you not living in Ghana? I'm not an actor. I'm only an actor on my YouTube live. On my own channel, I'm not an actor. Have you seen me in a movie before? It's not me, please. I'm not an actor. I only act on my own YouTube channel. Which is what you're watching now. Real life acting. So, it's not really hard to make. Am I married? I don't answer those kind of questions. Sometimes I'm married, sometimes I'm not. You are from Ghana, but are you living in Ghana? So people are from Ghana, but they don't live in Ghana. So it's not really hard to make. Maybe next time when I want to cook again, I would do another live stream. I always do live streams when I cook though. So if you see most of my live streams, it's cooking. I'm not a chef. I just like to cook sometimes. Sometimes I eat out. Sometimes I cook at home. Especially when I'm having a craving. Can be having this homemade food that you cannot buy in a restaurant, so you have to cook it by yourself. You only heard Kobo. What is Kobo? We never use Kobo. Kobo is olden days. Which part of the world are you living in? We use Naira. What is Kobo? Kobos is when they used to use coins back then in Nigeria, but now they don't use coins anymore. I don't know why they stopped using coins. Wait a minute. I think I lost my conscience in the system dimension. Do I love to go to club? Sometimes. It's just like a mood thing, but it's been long I went to the club. I like to party. But it's been a while. The club these days are like very boring. Very, very boring. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. I like your voice. Thank you. You literally like everything. I need to eat my food before it gets cold. So I'm just gonna adjust the camera like this so I can eat my food. What's wrong with the network? Oh, no internet. Situation with network. Am I on WhatsApp? Everybody uses WhatsApp. Almost everybody uses WhatsApp. No internet. What is wrong? Let me refresh this Wi-Fi. Come. Connecting. Don't connect to this one. Connect to this one. Are you a Christian? Well, I used to be. Because of my parents forced us to go to church. But right now, I'm not. Because one thing I discovered after my frontal lobe developed is that religion is a scam. So, yeah, I don't do that shit anymore. So, in Africa, religion is a scam. That is what was used to colonize Africans, and they forced people to be Christians, tortured them. You people that colonized you and turned you to slave, told you to forgive and forget. That is what the Lord will do. So the people that colonized you, killed you, steal from you, they still come and preach because they still forced the religion on you. While they were getting riches with all the African treasures and everything, they were telling people to forgive and forget. So imagine the people that brought religion to you, under their basement was a slave house, and on top was a church. So God will answer the prayer of the slave master. And how would he also answer the prayer of a slave? I'm not a Muslim. I say religion is a scam. Both Christian and Muslim is not out of it. Religion is a general word for Christian, Muslim, whatever other kind of religion. So I'm not with them. Religion is also a form of business where they take away from the people, brainwash them, enslave them, while their preachers are getting rich and richer. They'll tell a poor man to go to church and cry to God for everything. Meanwhile, the people in charge don't even respect the God that they introduced to you people. Thou shalt not kill, but they're yet killing people, stealing from people, brainwashing them with fake miracles and all that. Scripted miracles. Religion talk is not something that you can just start and it's going to end like that. It's a long talk, and I don't even have that strength for that kind of talk. God gave us power. Your mind is your power. Not until when somebody come and kneel down and pray for you and touch your head before you will get the miracle. Is it that? Instead, they are even stealing from you. Tithe offering goes to the pastor and the people in higher places. They share the money. Meanwhile, their members is trekking to church on their rain. Pastor is driving the latest car. Haven't you noticed that that's everything that happens in all the churches? Hi, Austin, Mexico. Members are poor. Members are getting poorer. Pastors are getting richer. Open your eyes and see. The power is in your mind. You can always manifest what you want. It just takes discipline, time, Believe in yourself. Hi, Austin. ¿Cómo estás? Así, Austin, Mexico, Smart G. Of course, it's personal business, but the church has turned into an institute whereby it started like from the white people, but then they now pass it down to the Africans. Now, the African pastors have their they call them general overseers, and then they have their small branches everywhere where they employ. Before, I used to think that pastors just work like the work of God, but I now found out that most churches, like the one I used to attend, and I don't want to mention the name before they come for me, they they pay their pastor's salary, and then the members, if you're a member, before the church will help you, they'll say that you must be a member of that church, that maybe you have been coming to the church for more than 1 year and you have been paying tithe and offering and paying for other contributions. If not, they will not help you. And even if they want to help you, they will not help you. Let's say you have a case of, let's say, 1 million or five, let's say 5 million, let's just say lowest amount 500,000. They will only give you like, let's say in cities now, they'll give you like 1,000 cities or 3,000 cities highest, so as if they want to really help you. I know this because my mom is still like, she's still working in the church, and I've seen a lot of things that I cannot even say. I noticed a lot of things. So that I sorry, sometimes well, I'm not married, so that's it. So the church is a business, whether you like it or not. Nowadays, if you go to church, they will be forcing you to pay for offering, pay for this, do that. Every day, members will go to church. If they always notice people that don't always put offering. Like me, before I stopped going to church, and I said, okay, let me do this thing, that I'll go to church, I'll stop putting offering. So every time I go to church, I don't used to put offering. They started noticing me. Can you imagine? Then one woman now walk up to me. I don't know if she was like the deaconess or usher or something. Say, why am I not always putting offering, but me, I'm always dressing fine? And I was like, did I come to church for offering? I thought you people say God will accept you the way you are, right? So if I don't have offering, God is supposed to understand and send me money, or the church is supposed to give me offering now, or what? All the offering I've been putting all these years, what did you people do for me? Yes, every mother ought believing. When my mom found out that I was not going to church, hey, she almost killed me, eh? And thank God I was not living with her again, because there was this when I used to live with her. If you miss church, it's like you have committed murder. My mom will come and be shouting. She will even beat him. So when I was living there, you cannot even skip church. The only church I used to skip is the one that she goes on the weekly days. But you see that Sunday church, I must go. Even if I will go late, I must make sure I go to that church. If not, the house will catch fire. So when I was trying to explain to her that religion was a scam, my mama, she almost had hypertension. I said, I just told myself, you better just leave her. This one she cannot be saved again. So anytime my friends, they used to tell me that if they tell your mommy about what they discovered about religion, that they'll be angry. I said, just leave them. They've gone. They are the old souls. Leave them, let them go with their beliefs, because there's nothing you can do again to save them. So just leave them. We that were not the new generation, that we have already realized with time, we can only help the people that are coming up and tell them the truth if they are willing to hear. If not, it's not even by force. Not even by force. If you are me, I had my own awakening on my own. Nobody forced me or dragged me out. It was just small. My eyes was becoming clearer and clearer, and I was beginning to understand a lot of things. And when I read history, and I now realized the pattern. So I was just like, you can't save everybody. So Just leave it like that. Religion is one of the greatest thing that has divided the world, divided the people, especially African nations. That's the only thing that have divided us. See that religious belief. The time our forefathers were worshiping the gods and stone and everything, there was peace, there was unity. But now you see Christian and Muslim will be fighting. Or same Christians, they'll be fighting because of different church beliefs. So I think that's one of the things that have divided us the most. So to talk about religion propaganda is not something, it's not a small cup of tea. That one is something that you even go and say in some places, they might even attack you. So you don't even want to go and try it. So just stay there with your belief. I want to eat my food, it's getting cold. Yes, it's a personal decision because you can decide for yourself where to follow. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's why I don't really bother. The only time I talk is when someone comes at me like that. Are you a Christian? If I say no, why are you not going to church? Blah. That's when I will not come and give you facts so that you will think. So if you like, don't think. That's your business. I mean, there are videos on TikTok where you see that video is very funny. They'll say China youth versus African youth or Nigerian or Ghanaian youth. They are fixing phone. A boy that is not up to 10 years old is fixing touchlight, those young phones or touchlight phone that they bring to Africa that you buy touchlight phone. It's a boy that is in his primary school that is trying to test his ability to make phones that you are using. You are buying it for how much? Those young phones now even sell for more than 1,000 cedis, and it's just a testing. And meanwhile, our African youth are in the church hitting their head on the wall. And do you know one funny thing? I used to say, if I go to church, there's always like a deliverance. They used to call them deliverance crusade, where people always act weird, like something is touching them. They will now fall down like Holy Spirit. And I'll say, why has this Holy Spirit not touched me one day that I've not fallen down before? What is going on? Even when sometimes pastor have laid hand on my head and pray, I know for the pastor went to tell my mom that me I'm a witch. He was laying hand on my head and he was pushing me to fall. Meanwhile, I was being so stiff. I strung my neck, like I stiffed my neck. So he was pushing me so hard. Do you know, after that delivery, my neck pained me for days. I could not even tell my mom self. Because my mom said, she was like, she believed in the pastor that I have to go for deliverance. That me, I was very stubborn, so that I need deliverance. So they took me. I wanted to scare them. I now went to wear black and black all over. I tied a black scarf, wore a black top and a black skirt, black slippers. And the pastor now saw me in the crowd. Say, you, come here, let me pray for you. I see that they have been trying to initiate you, but your spirit is too strong. I said, I just stood there. I was just looking at the pastor like this. I was not even intentionally acting like I was supposed to. I was not looking at him like this. So he now said that they should bring anointing oil. He wants to pray for me. I believe in our tradition. My father is a traditional man. Exactly. That is the kind of tradition you should follow, not the other way around. So that was how this man was now pressing my neck like this. It was pressing my neck, pushing me to fall. I stiffed my body on the ground with my leg and my neck. Then for more than 15 minutes or so, this man was trying, speaking all the tongues he can speak, for where nothing enter. I was not like, what is going on? So eventually the man got tired. He now told my mom that he has done the prayers, that I should come for 7 days. They were doing a program, but I didn't follow my mom again. When my mom wants to go to church, I will run and go and play. I will run to my auntie's house. She will not be able to come. I was like, when will this Holy Spirit touch me so that I will fall? The Holy Spirit did not touch me. So other things is kind of big. Do you know how much they made in if they do crusade where they have more than 1,000 people? Do you know how much they make from offering? Let's say if people were like broke and they pay like 100 naira or 100 or let's say one cedis and there are more than 1,000 people. Some people will even not pay. They'll say the money is too small for God. Let's say they pay like 500 naira or 5 cedis. Calculate that more than 2,000 people in a crusade or in a church. It's just crazy. They say that our religion, our tradition was evil, but they are the ones that. Do you know that these people now they now practice some of our religion? Most of these white people, they have some in Mexico and other places. They are now practicing some of this Ogun. I don't know what they call. Is it Ogun they call it, or maybe I'm not pronouncing it well. They are not going behind our back. Some of them they are in Benin, Republic of Benin. They are learning all those spiritual stuff. White people like pure white people that you don't expect. They are learning all those things, how to summon, how to do this, and they say that it's evil for us, something that we used to do. What did our forefather worship before religion came? That's what you're supposed to ask us. And why did they worship it? I have a lot of work to do. Austin, where are you from? Yeah, I was coming from. Ondo. I was a victim before. It was my mother who led us into going to church. Ondo. It's always the mothers now. It's always the mothers that are forcing people to go to church. Before it was my dad. My dad used to wake us to go to Catholic church in the morning. My mom was going to. I don't even want to name the name of the church. So eventually, the only way you will get free from them is when you stop living with them. Because when I stopped going to church, it was not small. I think the backlash I got from my mom was too much. So even when I left, I was still going to church once in a while, but then I just stopped because I noticed that all of them, they are just the same. Always after the money. How can church be collecting offering like more than 5 times? You pay tithe, you pay offering, you pay for this, you pay for that, pay for. Yeah, it's too much. There's one particular church. If you go to that church, and you don't pay even as low as tithe, as low as offering, they will start talking indirectly to you when you're in that church every day. They'll start guilt tripping you about that offering that you don't used to pay. And it's not only that offering they are collecting. If somebody die, they'll tell the church to donate, that they are going to bury the person, that whatever burial the family want to do, that's for them, but they want their own money so that they can do something for the person. After that one, they will ask for pastor's donation, that they brought. Let's say they invite another pastor from another parish to come and preach. They will say that it's the church that will pay for the welfare of that pastor, the hotel that the pastor will stay, the food that will eat. If it's like the pastor is going to stay for like 3 days or 7 days, they'll say that they will pay for that 7 days, his welfare. So that particular church, their pastor don't used to work. Some other church, their pastor used to do job aside from the pastor work, but most churches, pastors does not work. It's the members that take care of the pastor and his family. When did God even say that self? So they put everything, all the responsibility on the members. I'm trying to finish my food. I have a lot of work to do. Oh, this food is kind of spicy. multivitamin. Last one. Excuse me. Alright guys, let me quickly go and do some stuff. I'll be right back. I'll be back at noon time. I'll be back at noon time. I need a few hours to concentrate to do some stuff, and I'll be back. See you guys. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. Please. The goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers, so we are almost getting to 200 subscribers, so let's keep it going. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. See you later today, in fact in few hours. Bye.